we're doing some clear ice for our cocktail, so we're going to take pictures of.
How did you make the clear ice?
So I've been researching, and you know, you can buy all this fancy stuff to be able to do it automatically. But I just bought one of these ones from Amazon, like really cheap ones. And you take the top of it and then you fill it up with water and you leave it in for like 24 hours. And what's happening is that you force the ice, because there's no top on it, you force the ice to freeze from the top to the bottom instead of like the other way around. So after 24 hours you lift it up, it's not going to be solid like all the way through, but what's happening is that water that comes in the bottom have all the impurity, so you're ending up with the top with like a really nice clear ice. And then you can cut the ice, you know, exactly in the shape that you would like to have it. So the ice makes a huge difference, or all the difference from you know, average drink to like a great drink.
Would you say growing up in Sweden and carving your ice from the tops of lakes is in your blood here? Yeah,
that's why I'm just doing it, you know. No, but and also I've seen the easier way of doing it is to actually have a bread knife. We don't have a bread knife, but then you chop it on each side, so you know, just as much as you can, and then you're supposed to just be able. I don't have a hammer either, but you're supposed to just be able to bang it. We'll do that, and then you have another really nice piece. So I cut all the ice. This is how it looks at the moment. I will put them back in the freezer. When it's time for us to use them, we will, because I assume they're going to come out a little bit frosty when I do refreeze them again, but I'm just going to pour some water on them and hopefully they will come out as nice as they are now. And we also will make a little bit different shapes of them, because as you see now. But I'm going to do this again. Some people say that it does make a difference, some people say that it doesn't make a difference to boil your water before you put it in, to also get away with some of the impurity in the water. I'm thinking of maybe boil it or use distilled water, but I will be back and see how they are, if it is any difference or not, but let's try it.
Emelie's killing it with the ice game, and we've just got a couple of packages, like an integral part for the still from the States, which means we can start using the big still. Means we can CIP it, get it clean, get the recipes scaled up. We have the recipe on the pilot still, which is freaking delicious. Now we've just got to replicate it on the big. Got another little alkalizer for the parrot of the still, and because the parrot's going over to the big still, we've got like a little bespoke one made from copper pipe for the pilot still, which means we can move it around.
So because we did actually have some distilled water, I'm just going to take the distilled water instead of boiling it. That fits perfectly, and then into the freezer again, and I will be back tomorrow to see how it is.
So we've got this tri-clamp washer, a couple of washers that we're missing, and I think it's an 8 to 6 inch converter. The idea being we can move all the helmet, column and everything between the different pots, which means all the copper and our reactive stuff is in that side of the still, so it will stay the same when we transfer from stills, which means the same copper surface, contact and all that lot. Hopefully then scaling up there shouldn't be much difference, because the reactive stuff that changes the mouthfeel and purity of the spirit is exactly the same. That was the theory behind designing this setup. Been working on this for ages. We can lock and load. Also, it's worth noting for those of you, oh, I'm really orange. Also guys, I can't stress enough how great Facebook Marketplace is. Check out all this crystal glassware. We've got sherry glasses, Nick and Nora's, tiny little taster glasses or mini martinis, these crystal highballs, but they're really thin and delicate and nice. All that. Guess how much? Email your answers to me. No,
20 quid.
All that for 20 quid, man. Boom. And there's loads of others on there as well, so we're going to get some different glassware, which is great for photo shoots, tasting, serves and stuff like that.